And I was muted. Hi everybody, it's me. It's the Shinies. It's Mornings with Arceus coming back with a vengeance. We are I don't know, we've been on a hiatus for a little bit. I gotta get like my whole setup all fixed up and figured out. There we go, that's good. Hi everybody, hi Maddie, hi Hefty. I can't believe you're awake, Maddie. It's like so unbelievably early for you, but I'm dead inside. My Green Bay Packers did not make the playoffs because they lost to the Detroit Lions, which normally would be enough for, you know, any team to make it, but this year just apparently everything did not want to go my way or our way or the way. It went the highway. And so now we're back. I just realized, so a couple different things happened this morning. Number one, this was the first time that I have taken Pokemon Violet out of my Switch since I started playing the game. I've only played one other game. That other game is Mario Kart, and I played it one time or two times, like just not a whole lot. So Pokemon Violet has literally been in my Switch for nearly 2 months, which is pretty wild. Let's see, and there was one other thing that I wanted to say, which was right now I'm still trying to figure out the best way to utilize the space on this overlay, because I'm trying to make it so that I just have like one kind of standard set overlay for all of my streams. But if anybody has any ideas of how I could better fill the trivia leaderboard area, like it just feels like a lot of white space that's just not being utilized, and I would ideally like to fill that in. Did it scream when you removed it? Oh, I was like, sorry. So I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. Oh, I forgot my water too. I can't even hydrate. I'm just going to dehydrate in here. I'm going to have to go get my water. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. I got it. It's just a little bit far away. Yeah, man, it was weird. It was weird because I keep finding ways to keep myself invested in Scarlet and Violet. Like my buddy Dan last night, who's also a moderator, he probably won't be here because he lives in Colorado and is a sleepy, even though there are some people in the chat right now who live in Colorado that aren't sleepies. So he basically was like, do you want to do the shiny living dex in Sword and Shield, or not in Sword and Shield, in Scarlet and Violet? And I always like the idea of doing a living dex, but I certainly don't want to do one on my own, or at least it's not like a priority. It'd be cool to get the living dex, but it's not like the thing that I want to do. And he's like, why don't we just try to do it together? And I'm like, that's a little bit more achievable. Like doing the living decks partnered up is a little bit easier to do. So that is the plan. Hi, Dorian. Sorry, I just wanted to finish that story because I get very sidetracked when people come in and I say hi and then I forgot to finish my story. But morning, Dorian. Good to see you. I have to walk my dog for an hour before we go to work. Otherwise, he's a terror. Oh, that is brutal. I wonder if is there a dog treadmill that you can just toss him on and then... I guess that would just be called a treadmill. Like a dog treadmill would just be called a treadmill. What a weird name, treadmill. Like what is it? Why mill? Like, what are you treading? And why don't treadmills generate electricity? Like, why would a gym not have a bunch of machines that generate the electricity that's used to like make the machines work? These are the questions that I have, but I don't know, y'all. It's been a while since Mornings with Arceus is fired up, but it was easy to just jump right back in. We do have trivia today, which is exciting. We're going to do the standard... I want to fix the microphone, so I'm going to mute it really quick because it's just not aimed right at my mouth hole. Oh, that's right at the mouth. Oh, wait, I muted the wrong thing. Never mind. So you guys just heard all that. You heard all the goods. We got trivia coming up today. We have... Well, we got basically everything. This is day number 39 of Mornings with Arceus. Oh, which is just wild to think about. And I think it lines up pretty well. We get about 60 checks in a day. So we're at 2538 divided by 60. That gets us to 42. So including the checks that I've done off screen, that seems to be pretty fair. So we are at 2538 for checks for this golden butter llama. And assuming we get to odds, which is highly likely, it should take 68 days. We have about a month left of this. We have a month left to get to odds. And then... I don't know. And then I don't know. And then we just keep going. Because one game that I could living dex would be Legends. I could shiny living dex that. I just don't have... I don't have the ability to get Darkrai or Shaman anymore. So that would make it kind of difficult because I don't have the items. Unless there's a way to hack the items into the game. Like, I don't think there... Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I don't think there is, though. But I could be wrong. I just don't think that there is. Man. It has been a while since I've been up this early. Like... Wow. Oh, Dorian, thanks. You remembered. I appreciate that. That's what I appreciate about you. That you remember when I yawn to do the yawn command. Nightbot's sleepy today, too. God dang. Is there a way to transfer Pokemon from DS to Switch versions like you used to be able to Game Boy to DS? I think there was, but I think it's shut down. However... Hefty, who's in the chat right now, will be able to tell you more than I am. Hefty is way smarter with that stuff. Hefty's like real good at that, at just knowing things like that. I thought it was through a thing called Pokemon, like Pokemon Box or something like that, but... And then you can go to Pokemon Home. What's up, Phenomenal Joe? Good to see you. Decidueye, it does. It returns. It returns. I figure I've played enough. I've played enough Violet lately that it's fair to bring this back. DS to 3DS via Poketransporter, a free add-on to Pokemon Bank, then 3DS to Switch via Home. So there we go. That's it. I have some spare Shamans and Darkrai's from DS from GameStop events back in the day. Are they shiny? No yellow horse. Thanks for the like gold there, Decidueye. Hi, what's up, Razzie? Good to see you, buddy. Good morning. Good mythical morning. That was a show that was a thing for a while, but does anyone even watch that anymore? Like legitimately, does anybody watch that? Wasn't that like Rhett and Link? Weren't they a thing? Doing well, just currently looking for dens that have at least 2 Herbas so I can host them for people. Oh, that's really nice. Look for Dondozo or Vaporeon or Cetitan or Amoonguss or there's a couple others. Gengar. All those are giving you your best odds of getting multi-Herbas. It's good still? Oh, I don't know. Just trying to figure out the best place to put my, I think the best place to put this number is actually over here, because that front number is not going to change very often. It's just going to be that far right number. I'm an easy guy to pull in. I see PLA in my favorite Pokemon game. I watch. I learned about you from Maddie P. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Joe. Yeah, this is the morning show. Do this every single morning from 7 a.m. Eastern to 8 a.m. Eastern, and then I go to work. I think starting not next week, but the week after, I will not be doing it on Wednesdays because I'm actually doing a 3-hour middle of the day stream. Oh, give me a break. I was up late watching football, and then I also watched some of Avatar. I fought those, but the ones I have found only have 1 herb. But dang, did you try a raid power level 2 sandwich to see if it increases the drops? It probably doesn't. I haven't had very good luck with raid power. I've even done raid power level 3 to see if drops get increased, and they honestly, like, just straight up don't. Like, they just don't. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Some part of me feels like it's not. Oh, don't worry, I'm still here. Like Johnny Resnick in that Treasure Planet movie. I'm just getting ready for hydrate or dehydrate. I need my water. And I wanted to set up my light because it wasn't giving me the glow that I was... wasn't giving me the glow I was looking for. But yeah. So Phenomenal Joe, your favorite game is PLA. Tell me a little bit more about that. What did you like about it more than Violet? Or what do you like about it more than Scarlet? Why is it your... or Sword and Shield, either of the games. Why is it preferred? They give a higher chance, but not guaranteed. I once tried a den that gives 2 Herba, did it 20 times with level 2. Got extra 9 times with 20. Oh, so it's not always, it's not static rewards. So like, if you did a den, and then you pop a level 2 and do it, and then the next time you soft reset and pop a level 2 and do it, it's not the same as it was the first time? Like, it can rotate and be better? Because that's big if that's true. I did not know that. I think any excuse that I can find to toss Dancing Gengar into my overlay, though, I'm going to do it. The drops are static, but the extra drop from raid power doesn't seem to be guaranteed, given 20 is a small sample size. But still, like, even if you can prove it once, that's enough for me. Like, if you do a 6-star raid, and then you do a level 2 6-star raid, and the thing changes, and then you do another one, and the thing doesn't change, that's enough for me to believe it. Reborn, why are you here at 8 p.m.? I don't know, it's 7 a.m. for me, buddy, so we're both making mistakes. Actually, 8 p.m.'s not that late, though. You should be here. Good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping in. Appreciate you. What does Shiny Celestia look like? I don't even know what that Pokemon is, so I'm going to just Google it so that I don't look like a buffoon. Green. I didn't even know that was a Pokemon. I've never seen this before in my life. Is that something you can get in Dynamax Adventures? That's pretty sweet. It's sweet. It looks like a green onion. That's really sweet. Yeah, it literally looks like a green onion. There's a whole new feel. The way Pokemon attack or run away with sea makes me feel more immersed. When you hunt an alpha, 80% of the time you're sneaking. That's true. But do you not feel like it just got to the point where you were just like spamming balls? Because I got to the point where it felt like I was just like, I don't know, I didn't even like use any sort of stealth or anything. It just got to the point where I literally felt like I was just throwing balls at Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of really, really good memories and times with Legends. Like, Legends was certainly an exceptional game, but I kind of struggle to put it in like the category of like great, just because of I mean some of the things. Like, I wish there was a DLC. I know that maybe we're spoiled, and then I feel like when a DLC comes out, people complain about it, but I don't know. I feel like a DLC would have been perfect for that game, because it's an origin story, right? And with an origin story, you can take it any direction you want. Like with a follow-up or like the next game in sequence, you have to kind of not necessarily respect the lore that the other games have put in place, but to a certain extent you do, right? You have to like make sure that you are keeping up with the things that they said and not like running amok with that. With an origin story, you could literally create how the first gym circuit was created, right? Like, I actually think it'd be cool. One of the DLCs that I wish they would have done is that you are the first gym leader, or you are the first champion, or you establish the Elite Four. Because you have the knowledge of that from the future, right? You have the knowledge of that from where you came from, so you can establish that circuit, and maybe like in a weird time loop thing, that's how it's created. And then like you have challengers come and challenge you, all that stuff. For me, no, because I've been to the lands multiple times. There are times I KO'd a seemingly harmless Pokemon. Maybe I'm more cautious as a player, but I was always on my toes. Gotcha. Yeah, I just that kind of play style went away from me once I realized like you can sell all of the rocks and dirt and dust and stone and pebbles that you get for literally unlimited money. Like, you don't have to worry about money in the game, so you just throw as many balls as you need to. Like, I don't know. And then the massive mass outbreaks were okay, but here's my thought on massive mass outbreaks. I think that they had them ready, like they were working on them for a long time, and it just didn't make release of the game. Okay, so here's why. Arceus came out in like what, January, and I'm pretty sure mass outbreaks came out in like February. So when in the history of Pokemon has there been a DLC that came out that quickly? There just hasn't been. Like, Sword and Shields was over a year. I just feel like, or not quite a year, it was about 8 months. But I just look at it like, how is it possible that they were able to push that out? And it wasn't a major major update. It really wasn't. It was just the home update, the mass outbreaks. But still, like, they had that ready way too quickly. They had that ready right away. Post-game is a bit boring because battles aren't really a thing, but the story was awesome. I agree behind there being a gym system was created. That would be great. So, yeah, I think, like, they had the MMO update ready. They just didn't get it completely finished before they deployed, and they had to send out because they have a deadline to make. And then I think that they added it after, and it was like, that's the finished game. But I don't know. Just a theory. What's up, Hassan? Good to see you, buddy. Just a theory, but that's kind of where my belief system's at. Yes, just a theory. A game theory. Hi, Carly. Good morning. I'm doing... Oh, well, for you, good noon, I think? Good 12 o'clock? I don't know. Hi. Can't stay for long because it's back to school for me. Oh. All right, well, while this bad boy's loading, there's a Razzie. There's a Hefty. And there's a Carly. I try to do good with my my UK time because I have a lot of customers from the UK, and so I have to do all my meetings with them in the morning because by the time my afternoon rolls around, they're all gone. So can't really do that. Let's see. I think it was also that they tried to release 3 mainline games in a year. I would rather get 1 game a year, but without the bugs, glitches, and performance issues that Scarlet and Violet has. Honestly, I don't disagree. I think it's pretty nasty, some of the issues Scarlet and Violet has. Like, I think it's really nasty. However, I also think that they were set up to fail on the Nintendo Switch. It's just not a system that's powerful enough. And I don't know if it runs better on the OLED than it runs on the, like, Switch Gen 1 or Gen 2. I'm guessing yes, but it's just not it's not a powerful enough system for an ambitious enough game. I think that's kind of what's up. Since we're talking countries, I'm from the Philippines. Hey, I know somebody from the Philippines. They live in Manila. He's a nice guy. His name's Andre. I like him. That's just a story for y'all. But yeah. I have the Gen 1 Switch and it's only crashed once or twice. I don't know if I have the Gen 1 or Gen 2, and I don't know how to figure that out. This is bad. That's like the 4th yawn today. But I'm sure there's like a serial number or something I can look up. But my game's crashed probably 4 or 5 times, but at really important places, which is what kind of annoys me. But yeah. I've only had an OLED, had it since May, and my Scarlet and Violet crashed only once. Yeah, see, I feel like it's designed for the OLED more than the original. And I did see someone overclocking an OLED, and the game ran beautiful. Which is kind of cool. There's a website you can put the serial number in. If it's Gen 1, it's worth some money. Really? I don't think it is. I think it's probably Gen 2, but why is Gen 1 worth money? What's up, 74K? Thanks for stopping in. Good morning. Good mornings with Arceus. Maddie Kitten. Hey, oh, good morning. I don't know. I don't like the way I said that. We're going to start over. We're going to Missy Elliott, flip it and reverse it, and we're going to start again. Hey, oh, good morning. Noon or evening. How is everyone? Maddie, I'm doing good. I'm sleepy. I forget how tired these streams make me, but also like how relaxing they are. So just kind of doing that, but it's a good way to kick off the day. Gets me back in a routine, because if not, I would still be sleeping. And I work in 38 minutes, but I would still be sleeping in 38 minutes. So Mornings with Arceus fixes my schedule. They aren't patched so hackable. People pay way above asking for it. Oh. I'm gonna have to check it out. Is the serial number on the, probably on the Switch? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Sleep as well. Haven't even slept much. Trying to get some luck. Having some luck getting the Dynamo line. I forgot that Dynamo's in. You mentioned it yesterday, and I forgot that Dynamo was even in Scarlet and Violet. 30 sandwiches yesterday and only a belly bowl. 30 sandwiches? Like 30 sparkling power sandwiches, and you have not gotten it? That is crazy. That is very bad luck. I think you got to step away from the game for a bit. Give it a rest. Let it figure its stuff out, and then come back in. They aren't patched. Interesting. That is wild. I didn't know that. I'll have to look mine up. Oh man, it is the morning. It is every bit of the morning. I'll have to check that out because I genuinely don't know. It's 8:23 p.m. Trying to sleep but can't, so hanging around. Oh, that's good. Caleb, what's up? Doing Masuda because I can't miss it then. Okay, gotcha. Masuda can be helpful. It can also be a long time coming, but it can be very helpful. Okay, but I gotta go walk the dog. Wish you luck with your stream and have a good day. Bye, Maddie. Have fun walking the dog and have fun at work. And hopefully today your dog is not a terror and you have just a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for stopping. Bye. Goodbye. I thought being on 17 sandwiches for Roaring Moon was tough. You guys, I have never gone higher than 2 sandwiches for a Pokemon. Ever. Like, in all of the times that I've played this game, which is a lot, I've never gone for more than 2 sparkling sandwiches. Statistically speaking, you shouldn't. Like, hi, Ice Type. Oddly, I know because September and November there's a big resurgence in modding Animal Crossing. Interesting. Does anybody call it acne? Like Akinch? Akinch? I think I feel like I would. But I'm going to look it up for sure. I'd rather know I didn't get it than worry about how many times I may pass in the wild. That's true. My house was 18th, only one phase for the Pokemon. It was brutal. Like, that's 6 hours. Was that for cloth? I've gone for 4 sandwiches for my Iron Hands. Like, okay. If you look at it. Also, hi, Fryer. Thanks for coming in. I have more TikTok followers than you now. I'm sorry. I checked last night after you mentioned it, and it hurts me deep to my soul, but I just want you to know that that is, in fact, the truth. Roaring Moon hunt with a Grievard phase. Like, that's wild. And I'm not even saying this to, like, toot my own horn. I'm literally talking statistics. Statistically speaking, you can see about 16... probably 16 spawns in a minute. I would say probably 16 is what I kind of clocked it at. So if you have 16 in a minute and then you have 512 odds and you divide that by 16, you're looking at 32 minutes. So you get to odds in a sandwich, essentially. And you might even get a little further. So, like... to go 30 sandwiches essentially means you're 30 times over odds, which would be 15,000 encounters. Like, that doesn't seem possible. Like, it almost seems like you had to have missed one, because that's just like insane. What's up, Sax? How we doing, buddy? I've officially failed as a TikTok creator. I'm on 16 phases for Moon. I already gave away duplicates for Gibble and the Dino line. Well, at least you're being generous and give it back to the community. What sucks for Roaring Moon is they can fly whenever they want, and you can hardly reach them without throwing a ball to force it down. Gotcha. So I think, like... I don't know. I feel like it's possible that there's some being missed. I do get shinies, just not the one I want. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's a different story. My record for number of shines in one sandwich is 4. I'd like to think I didn't miss any, but I'm sure I did. I feel like it's gotta be. Like... And now my 16 number could be wrong. My 16 number was with an encounter power 2, and that was for an isolated hunt. But there's a lot of isolated hunts in Area 0. So, like, part of me feels like it's just something that was missed. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV, so I don't really know. I'm back. I found a secret cave in Area 0 and found a shiny Luxio outside when I was flying to a tadpole outbreak. There's an outbreak in Area 0? Or are those separate thoughts? Like, I found a secret cave in Area 0, comma, and I'm not sure, but that's exciting. Nice job. In order to save my sanity, I've given myself the oblivious ability at this point. If I don't know, it never happened. That's it. That's it. Ice types lurking. Can't really purely isolate Moon, though. It'd be great if it could be. Yeah, there's, what is it? Moon and Jugulus can't be perfectly isolated, I think. But either way, I mean, I guess it's technically possible. It just seems very unlikely. All right, boys and girls, what legendary Pokemon makes you grr, grr? I don't know. I don't know if that's the sound you're going for. I don't know why I went so high with it. It could be like grr, 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 or it could be grr, 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 or it could be grr, 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 grr. I don't know. I don't know why I'm making so many sound effects this morning. I'm going to stop, but I'm going to go with Pheromosa, because you mentioned it earlier, but I don't know. Android. I could be. What's up, Joseph? Good to see you. Tornadus. Oh, I got close. I got close by guessing no one even near that, but JSPT. RES JSPT. Find out what it means to me. RES JSPT. Take care, TCB. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. What a dumb song. How did that song get so popular? I don't even be knowing. Wow, I follow a lot of people, and I'm the only person live right now. That's wild. Probably because everyone is sane and goes to sleep at normal hours. I did find 4 shinies today, which is nice. That is very nice. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I have a lot to do today. Not just at work, but in life. We're going to pay for our wedding venue deposit today, which is an undertaking. Because did you know something ridiculous? Banks don't let you take out your own money after a certain point. Like, let's say hypothetically that I needed, I don't know, $25,000 today, which I don't need anywhere close to that, but let's say I need $25,000 today, and in my savings account I have $100,000. I don't have anywhere close to that. And let's say that I go in and I said, hello bank, I need $25,000 in cash taken out of my savings account right now, please. They would say, sorry, you can't take out more than $5,000 in a day. And I would say, well, that doesn't make sense, good sir. This is my money. What are you doing, and why can't I access my money? And they would say, well, as a safety precaution, we don't allow you to take out more than $5,000 in a day. And I say, well, excuse me, I would want to lose $5,000 just as much as I would want to lose $25,000, so why can't I take out my own money? And then they have to get a manager, at which point the manager tells you the same thing. That's absurd. Like, I'm putting my money in your bank so that you keep it safe. I pay to keep my money in your bank, and you use my money to give other people money. So I want my money, and I want it now. But no, that's not how it works. Now I gotta go to the bank, and I have to argue because I have to figure out, I don't know what the limit is. I don't think it's 5,000. I think it's less than that, but I need more than that. But I need, not more than 5,000, but I need more than the limit, but I need less than like a lot. So I have to try and get special approval. It's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare. And that's basically it. Apparently, Aretha made it as a woman's demand for respect. At the time, it may have struck a chord, then memed from there. Oh, the song. Yeah, I could see that. I just think it's terrible. But I'm sure it was like super, super popular back then. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what is my cup of tea, though? Darjeeling. I love Darjeeling tea. That's my cup of tea. That stuff's delicious. These are just random thoughts that are just coming through my brain right now, but that's okay. I believe I just went on a tangent. I think it's because too many big withdrawals at the same time could literally crash the banking system. But what are the odds of that, right? Other than if there's an economic complete crash, but what are the odds that everyone in the bank wants to take out? And not to mention, I'm not taking out all my money. I'm just taking out a small portion of it. I don't know. But I'm going to get it done. I'm going to go on my lunch break. I'm going to get the money that I need. I have the need for tweed. And then I'm going to pay for that. And then we're meeting with a photographer tonight. It's just a day full of wedding stuff. It's a day full of wedding stuff. Thank you, everybody, for the 10 likes. Just saw that number click up to the double digits. Very low, like less than 0.0001% unless financial crisis, which, I mean, we're on the brink of financial crisis, so I guess it's not that outrageous, but still. It's my money, and I need it now. What's up, Thor? Good to see you. I'm not sure an individual bank branch is as liquid as you would think. Yeah. I mean, I will take gold. I'm sure they have a vault. I'll be like, I'll take today's value in gold. That'll work. But you're right. Like, the actual branch itself is probably... But, I mean, they get cash drop-offs every day. But, yeah. Makes sense. I'm getting wed soon. Yeah, kind of soon. It's still a month or a year and a half away. But we were going to look at this year, except for all like the COVID delays, all the weddings that were supposed to happen during COVID that didn't happen. They're finally getting wrapped up. So as of the end of this year, 2024 is wide open, which is nice. But 2023 is pretty tight. No, they all have a Scrooge McDuck vault in the basement with a giant comically sized lock on the front. Oh. And do they have one of those giant, like, vats of coins that looks like it would be a liquid, but it's actually one giant solid, so you jump in and break your neck like they did in the Family Guys? Because that's what I envision. Y'all, so Razzie and Hefty and Carly, I think, are the three people in here. So you guys all have memberships and monetization and all that on YouTube. I feel like I'm backwards. Like, I feel like most people don't have the subs before the watch hours, and I have the subs before the watch hours, and it's really weird. Like, I'm now 55 over 1,000, so I'm definitely like not dropping below 1,000, but I still have like 25% of my watch hours to go. I feel like I don't dang it. I feel like that's not happening to many other people. I don't know why. Ain't that the point in life? But according to movies, prepping a wedding within a year and a half is a blink of an eye, so congrats. I sure hope so. Apparently, once we have the photographer and the venue nailed down, then it gets a little bit dicier. I know people who got subs way before ours. Okay, cool. It just seems like everybody that I know, like, gets the 1,000 subs, and then bam, they get memberships and stuff like a week later, or they get approved like 2 days later, something like that. Like, the last few that I remember are V, Hefty, you, Razzie, Carly, and then There was one other who I can't think of right now. But, yeah. I don't know. It just feels like watch hours are kind of like the thing that most people have first, and then comes the subs. But what do I know? I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. I don't know why I keep saying that, because I certainly don't play a doctor on TV. I've never even been to PG, so I don't really know why that would be something I'm saying, but... Had I not gotten sucked into the algorithm right after I started streaming for a month, I definitely would have not had the hours. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, the algorithm still hasn't sucked me, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Hopefully soon. My favorite part of my stream is now this. This is the coolest thing ever. And then the Pokeball and the Chem-Nation donut. Like, it's just a great shelf. It's a great shelf. If you don't mind me asking, how long did you stream before 1,000 subs? I started on May 17th of last year. So I hit 1,000 subs on the 4th of January of this year. So, just under 8 months. Just under 8 months. I hope you get sucked. It's a great feeling. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the algorithm to suck me, but it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, so just under 8 months, which I don't know. I don't know how to benchmark, because I feel like some people just like have a boom, and I feel like other people just kind of like slowly slog towards it. So I don't know what the typical time span looks like. I don't know what like people consider to be, you know, average or whatever. There's some people in here who can probably speak to that. There's other 1,000/membership/monetize or partner program people in here. The hours are pretty slow for me at one point. Honestly, I thought that I was going to hit 1K before the hours, but I just had a fluke month where they shot up. It's complete luck. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's good. And didn't you had a big raid from console, is it Kaido, right? One of those two? Because I noticed when I had my Calm and Collecting raid, the one that, and Calm and Collecting and Etric, the one that really pushed me to the 1K, my watch hours for that stream were big. Growing fast on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok I didn't fire up until, I want to say like June or July. Something like that. So TikTok is going really fast, actually. Which is kind of nuts, honestly. Yeah, like TikTok, I have almost 5,700 followers. 5,661, I should say. I almost had 5,700 followers, but yeah, I find that when I post shorts on YouTube or TikToks at 4 p.m. Eastern, I have just a ton of luck. Like the timing, I don't know if it's really that important, but I don't know, it seems to work. It seems to work for me. Maybe it work for you guys. I don't know. Hefty did. I hope that you got some good sleep after that algorithm. After the ASF, the algorithm suck fest that happened in your first month of streaming. But yeah, I grew pretty steadily over the months. Then 700-800 was slow, which helped me gain the watch hours. Then Kato rated, and I got like 70 new subs. And she did it again, and I was super. Okay, gotcha. Didn't hear the question. I was brushing the old dentures. Close to 1K, and I got another 25-ish subs. Okay, that's awesome. Razzie, I was just asking, like, I just feel like I am one of the few people that I know, in this circle that has the 1,000 subs before the watch hours. And then somebody just asked how long it took me to get to 1,000 subs, and I just kind of ran through like my story and my progression, and yeah. So just kind of chatting about what yours look like. I've truly had the worst morning. Crows, that sounds awful. Tell me about it. What happened? Why was it so bad? Is it because the Green Bay Packers missed the playoffs because they lost to the Lions? Because I'm having the worst morning because of that. And what I'm looking forward to least is that people are going to talk to me about it. And I just don't want people to talk to me about it. I'm just going to ignore them because I know people are going to, and I don't want that. Shower time! Hefty, you're gonna miss self-promotion 15 minutes. What can I promote for you while you're gone? It really helped. Also, I don't know if you know this, but stream watch time doesn't count towards the watch hours until the stream isn't live anymore. If that makes sense, makes it harder. Oh. Well, that... Wait. So, like, hang on. So the time that people spend watching this stream... So, like, if you get... So right now, I have 53 views at 7 minutes and 24 seconds of view. So if I, on average, so if I did 53 times by 7.5, we'll just say, and divided by 60, that's 6.6 hours, but you're saying those don't count? Like, I don't get those? Or once I stop the stream, then those will count towards it? Because if I have 3,000, it's got to be that. It's got to be that, right? Stream hours have to count. Because my content does not get enough views just in general. Huge man at work fell, well rolled out of his bed and hit the floor. Then the paramedics wouldn't take him to the nearby hospital, so it was while we had to pick him up. On my life, my back hurts now. Oh my god, that's awful. I'm guessing, I don't remember exactly, and forgive me for not remembering precisely, but I think you do something in the medical field, so that would make sense why that story would be the case, but that sucks. That is horrible, and I hope your back feels better. You should get a Theragun or a percussion gun because those things are great, and they massage your back for you, and then you can just relax, which is great, which is a great thing. CNA, okay, that's right. I remember that in your nursing school for your LPN. You're licensed, isn't it licensed practicing nurse? Certified nursing assistant or associate, and then isn't it licensed practicing nurse? I don't remember what that is. Licensed practicing nurse, something like that. So you have to take, like, what is it, the NCLEX? Is that the name of the test that you have to take? Live watch hours don't count. It sucks. That's why Studio only shows the stats since published. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, that's brutal. 20 minutes before shift change. Oh my god, so you're almost out of it. Okay, everybody, it is self-promotion 15 minutes. This is the best part of the day. It's the part where you get to promote yourself. What do you got going on? Tell me about some upcoming streams. Tell me about some upcoming videos, anything that you're releasing, any content. This is your time every morning. Every morning. This is just the last time I'm going to stream today, so the way I look at it, everybody in here must go watch something else, and they might as well find out what's going on. So tell me a little bit about content that you have. What's coming out today? What are you doing? Had a friend in the same boat as you, and he was going to do a 24-hour stream to get them up, and he was advised against it. It doesn't actually help. That's why I'm trying to watch yours back. Oh, man. That makes this a lot harder. Like, that makes that a lot more difficult. And I think YouTube Shorts only count if they are in, like, the... If they're in, like, the Shorts feed, not on the shelf that appears sometimes. So that's a lot more difficult. Wow. Can't remember my progression anymore. It was all Pheromosa DAs from 500 to 1100 That's true. That's true. Well, to be fair, you did beat Pheromosa to death, and it technically has probably beaten you to death too. Plan to release a video from this week on a childhood project I uploaded on my channel like 6 years ago. There we go. There we go. There's some content. We'll take a look at it as soon as it's uploaded. And since I don't think she'll drop her own link, anybody who doesn't know Fryer Media, Fryer has, I think, 3 different accounts, all that do different content. If you check one of my recent community posts, it actually will show you it. But as long as Nightbot's not sleepy. Friar, you have a command, right? Did we not? I swore we had one for you. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's why you won't drop your own link, because I don't have it. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back. Friar, you can go ahead and drop your channel link, though. Oh, man. Wow, how embarrassing. How embarrassing for me. Man, I should just stop this whole streaming thing if I'm going to do things that are that embarrassing. I'm on lunch break at the moment, about to book my schedule and schedule all my streams. That's a self-promo. That's all the self-promo you'll ever got it. No, this is like the time. This is the time. I do this every single morning. It's self-promotion 15 minutes during this, starting at 7:45 my time, so 12:45 your time, until we get to the end. If you want to promote anything that you're working on, it's like that is what this is for. It's totally cool. Totally chill. That's how I want to do it. So, you can literally be like, I'm going live this time at this, and we're doing this, so you should be here, and that's totally cool. And we'll drop your channel links and all the fun things. That's just it. That's the fun. Welcome back to Mornings with Arceus. I missed this. Mental. Thanks so much, buddy. I missed it too. It helps me get out of bed. That's it. I'm going to post some shiny hunting memes I post on TikTok to YouTube. You should totally do it. Crossover's beautiful. I'm crocheting a beanie for myself. Well, you know what? I wish I knew how to do that. So that's kind of cool. See, Carly, it doesn't even have to be about YouTube. You can just talk about what you got going on in your life. This is all about you. This is your time. I'm just here. I'm just the vessel. I love self-promotion 15 minutes. I get to learn lots about people. Congrats on the 1K. Thanks, buddy. I would be lying if I said it wasn't in part to you. So I appreciate you suggesting me as a target for Ectric. That's cool. That's cool. That was an exciting night. I need to finish the Pheromosa hunt, so I may start Pheromosa Fridays, where I do a few checks each Friday. I dig that. I dig that. Maybe I'll go live while I'm working, and I'll just not have my camera on, and I'll just show you guys how easy it is to beat the Academy Ace tournament with the turbo controller, because it just plays itself. You guys can just watch it happen. You guys can just watch. I'll just call it like waiting, waiting for a beast ball or something. Beast ball farming. And then I'll just go live, and it'll just press A on its own. Okay, super huge achievement from today. My kitten and cat fell asleep in the same bed and tried to assassinate each other. That is like a huge thing. That's some self-promotion, because you, as a cat mom, are clearly stunning. That's always it's like a time bomb. Having two cats laying next to each other in a bed always feels like a landmine. It's just about to explode, and you are just right there, bracing for impact. Just it, like, thank you so much. Razzie, I really like the Pheromosa Friday idea. You should definitely do that. Like, very much you should do that. Yeah, Metal Mental, I do see you everywhere. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. 2584, and we are just 3 minutes away from trivia, y'all. 3 minutes away from trivia. We'll go over the rules again because it's been so long. Working overtime today, then stream Score Bunny Masuda if I'm not tired when I get home. Dang. Well, hopefully the shift goes okay. Hopefully you get paid time and a half for the overtime, and you're not just working for the sake of working. And yeah. I have 3 cats. My goodness. I just have 1 cat. And, I mean, she's great, but cats are not a handful. I mean, they can be temperamental, but like, it's so easy to just, like, when we were at my parents for the last, we were at my parents for the last 6.5 weeks. My cat can come with us and just kind of hang up upstairs where we are, and it's just really nice. Whereas a dog, it's like so much effort. I love dogs. Don't get me wrong. I love dogs, but cats are just really like really easy. Usually sleep from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Old third shifties. Old third shifties. Your meal schedules must be so weird. I love dogs, but cats are far superior. The benefits for cats, I feel like, far outweigh the negatives, whereas the negatives for dogs, I don't quite feel the same. I don't feel like they outweigh the positives. Like, I always thought cats were like lazy and inattentive and they don't care. The fact is they care on their own time. And so, like, I still play with my cat every single night. Like, she looks at me like this when it's like 9 o'clock and she's like, okay, it's playtime. And then we play for like a half hour and then we go to bed and then that's it. But yeah, the benefits, I feel like the benefits of cats outweigh the negatives and the negatives of dogs don't quite outweigh the positives. But I still love both. I still love both. Dogs are just a lot more work. A lot more work. If you look at the dancing Gengar, he's actually dancing to the beat of the song. No, now he's off. Never mind. Now he's back on. Now he's off. It's like a blinker. Do you guys ever do that? Are you ever driving and you have your turn signal on and you try and sync it up with the turn signal in front of you and you think it's going to happen and then it doesn't happen, but it happens for like 2 seconds and that's a moment of tranquility you didn't know that existed? Because I feel that way sometimes. I love blinker syncs. A blink up, sync up. What the old farmer's metaphor means to those who wake up early to enjoy the wonderful smell of the morning air and dew. Those who put in all night are never earn that smell. Thus, oh. Well, technically, you can earn that smell if you pull an all-nighter. All right, trivia time. Let's go over the rules real quick. Here's the rules for anybody who is not familiar with Mornings with Arceus trivia. If you're new, if you haven't been here before, you haven't been here for a while, we do trivia every single day. The rules look like this. The basics: Monday through Friday. I spelled that wrong. It's Friday, not Fridat. I made this on my phone really late, so we'll fix that later. Monday through Friday, a new trivia question will be asked. You can guess the answer as many times as you would like. The answer to Friday's second question is a category that relates to all of the answers from Monday through Friday. So as an example, if the answers were scary, baby, Pasha, and sporty, Friday's answer could be the Spice Girls. You can only guess the category once per week prior to Fridat. Unlimited guesses on Fridat. So in the link in the description of this video, there's a link to a entry form where you can submit your guess. Just put what your YouTube username is and what your guess is. However, you can only do it once in a week. Scoring. Correct daily question is 2 points. Correct early category answer on Monday is 10. Correct early category on Tuesday after the question is 8. 6 on Wednesday, 3 on Friday, and Thursday and Friday. All right, that's it. Ready? Here's today's question. We're coming up right now. Let me just hit A and we'll just kind of get this vibe in real quick and then we'll just go through that. Here's today's question. What is a sum of money given by a government or other organization for a particular purpose? What is a sum of money given by a government or other organization for a particular purpose? What do we got? It's the first one that I see in the chat. Not necessarily the right answer. And remember, you can guess as many times as you want, but it is the right answer. Sorry, it's not the first person. You might not see it the same way as I do. That's what I'm saying. We got loan, we got stimulus, we got budget, we got subsidy. It is none of those. None of those. Though they are close and they're in the same range, in the same realm, it is neither of those things. Subsidy still wrong. Check incorrect. Subsidy still incorrect. Let's see what else we got. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Once again, what is a sum of money given by a government or particular organization for a particular purpose? Now, the particular purpose is something that you should really be focused on because that is kind of the main bread and butter of this is the particular purpose. That is something to really think about. Grant Carly May Crossing is correct. It is known as a grant. That is the answer to this. So Carly gets the points. And Carly is on the board. So congratulations, Carly. Well done. That is the correct answer. A grant is a sum of money that is given with the purpose of being used for a specific purpose. There we go. Got our leaders. Ooh, we gotta move that over. We gotta move that over. Great job. Love to see it. You love to see it. 2 points on the board. I might have to make that a little smaller. We can do that though. Can you do that right, meow? There you go. Easy. Well done. Well done. Curse of having a long username. I could put Carly, but we're gonna give you the full. We're gonna give you the full benefit. I'd hang out longer, but I said gotta sleep now. No, totally understand. We're about to call it quits here in just a couple minutes. Gonna do 2 more checks, maybe 1 more check. I think 1 more after this, and then we'll be out the door. So that's gonna be what's up. So 2 more, and then we're out the door. How about that? That rhymed. Half sleeping. Well, I'm half sleeping, and I have a full day of work that's about to happen. So, and I'm hungry. Like, god dang, I'm starving. I made some bread yesterday, so I might go have some toast. But I might not. I might just work through the starvation, just eat lunch. I have a good chili for lunch, so I'll probably just do that. I have, like, a mountain of laundry to do during the workday today. May I suggest a raid target? Probably not going to do a raid today. I'll probably do one later this week. But I'm not going to do one. Not planning on doing one today. I put in a guess because why not? Oh god, you already are going for it. Okay, let's see. I have not logged into this thing until like, oh, I don't know, since the last Mornings with Arceus. So here we go. Oh, I think I can just easily just log right in. This is sweet. Oh wait, hang on. I think I created it with this account. Let's see. Let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet. All right, this will be the last check of the day. Last check of the day. Then I'll check to see if you are correct or not. I'm trying to just log into this website, but I don't remember. Oh, maybe I did it with a different email. I don't remember. I don't know. All right, 2590. This is the last check of the day. Let's see what we got here, y'all. I'm back, ready for trivia. Oh, hefty. The answer was Grant. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's it for Mornings with Arceus for today. Appreciate all you spend some time with me, and welcome back to this stream. We're gonna keep it going as long as I can keep waking up. You'll be the first to know if I don't, because I'll be asleep. But other than that, y'all, appreciate you spending some time with me. You have all been absolutely amazing, as is tradition, and I have been Shinies. Until next time, we'll see you again soon. Love you, and goodbye. Goodbye. Bye, everybody.